What you're going to need is a sock, a pom-pom. You're going to need some furry yarn. I'm using Yarn Bee for the love. You're going to need some faux fur for the beard, a 4-inch circle for the base, and a styrofoam cone. Okay, first thing what we're going to do is we're going to take our sock and we're going to cut it off just above the heel. And then we are going to slide that over the styrofoam cone all the way down and then tuck it up underneath the bottom. And you can use any sock you want to. We're not adding weighted beads, so you don't have to worry about your sock being a little bit thinner. It won't hurt. Okay, then we're going to add a base to it just to cover it all up, and we're going to take the glue our sock to our base first, and then we're going to glue our 4-inch circle over the top of that sock. Okay, once you get that glued on there, just make sure it's glued on all the way around real well, and then we're going to attach our sock to our styrofoam cone. And I didn't tell you a minute ago in the materials that you need, you are going to need a ribbon as well, because we are going to come back in and seal this sock off to the styrofoam cone just to make sure that none of those frayed edges come out from behind our hat. Okay, just get that glued on real well, and then we are going to take a ribbon and we are going to just seal all that off. Just make sure that when you get that glued down, you get it glued down flush, because we don't want any puckers in our hat when we get our hat put on there. Just trim that off and then make sure it's completely flat to that styrofoam cone. Okay, while that dries, we're going to go ahead and make our beard. We're going to take our faux fur and we're going to cut our beard at 3 inches wide by 2.5 inches in length. And that's what my faux fur actually happened to be, so I didn't have to trim any on the bottom. We're going to cut behind the faux fur only, all the way around in a U shape, behind the fur only, and then clean that off. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and attach our beard. I'm just coming down about an 1.5 inches from the top part edge of that ribbon and attaching my beard. And then just glue that beard to the body. Okay, now we're going to start with our hat. We're going to take our furry yarn and we're just going to start wrapping that around. Get the top glued in well first of all though. And then we're going to turn it about 3 to 4 times, or on the top part I did a little bit more, push it up, glue up underneath it, and then continue around each 4 to 5 turns, push it up and glue it in. We want our hat to be really, really thick. And that's how you're going to do that. Just wrapping it, pushing up, and getting it glued down. And go all the way down till you get to the top part edge of that beard. Just keep going all the way around till you get to the beard. But just make sure you do spot glue that in as you're going. Once you get to the beard, we're going to go around and we're going to attach our bead. But don't skimp on the gluing. You want to make sure you glue it in good. Okay, we're going to stop and we're going to attach our bead right here. And then we're going to start building the cuff of our hat. So we are going to use this same yarn, keep going, and we're going to start overlapping and going back up. And then going back down until you get your cuff as thick as you want it. And then start squeezing that cuff together as we're going and dry in some spots. And glue in some spots. I'm going to cut mine off right here, and then I'm going to tuck it in. And then just glue it in. Now go ahead and start squeezing your cuff and get it glued in good so that you do have a good separation on the cuff. Just kind of squeeze it up there, get it how you want it to look, and then start gluing it in. Okay, then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to add a pom-pom to the top part of it. And then I came back in with an embellishment. I got these little wreaths at Michael's. I'm just going to glue that to the front. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add a trim of that same fur around the bottom part edge of the gnome. And I got this trim at Hobby Lobby. And if you watch, they'll have sales on their yarn. You can get it at a really good price. But that's a pretty quick gnome to make. You can make them in different sizes. You can make them smaller. You can make them larger. But you kind of get the idea of how to do it. Pretty easy. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to see future videos, hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified when I have another video, hit the bell. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it.